Welcome back, everybody, to another brand new Minetest mod review. And today, we are looking at the Hyperloop mod. And that was intended to be a pun, because I was being super hyper. But, jokes aside, this is a really neat mod. So, to start off with, this is similar to, say like the TravelNet mod, or any of those type of teleportation mods. And basically, it allows you to build a network of stations, Hyperloop stations, and connecting tubes. And this is actually a junction right here, so you can connect multiple tubes, 4 to be exact, or you can do 3. You don't have to do 4. If you want to do a corner, you don't need to use anything special. It just automatically works for that. They do all have to run on the same height. So you, as far as I can tell, have to do straight runs. That is, however, not really a huge deal. Because this is meant to be kind of like, let's say like an underground subway or something. And all of those run level anyways. Now, there is one way to avoid this, which is a uncraftable node, which is the Wi-Fi tube. I did not want to do that. I want to see the craft for it. And there is no way to craft this. It is an admin only item, along with the crowbar. This is an admin only. You can only get this by using give. There is no craft recipe for it, and that's because of 2 things. We will start with the crowbar. I thought I had one because I know I used one. Interesting, I must have thrown it out. So the crowbar allows us to break tubes, and let me first show why you might need that. Because, hey, wait a minute, what? Let me check what I've got going on here, because that should not be breakable. I have the creative privilege. Yeah, we do not want that. Revoke single player creative. Okay, there we go. It is fixed. That was my fault for using grant all instead of just granting myself give and free move. So the tubes are unbreakable, as are the junctions. Let me go demo that, because I'm sure you totally don't. Wait a minute, what? I can break a junction? That's odd. Why would you want to be able to break a junction? Interesting. Very interesting. Now, can I break this? I can, but I can't break that. Okay, so I just learned something there. The head and tail ends of the tubes are breakable, and evidently when they connect to a junction, they are still considered head or tail ends. They will have these little green dots on them, which also give you coordinates for something. I'm not really sure what. 41, 12, and negative 242. This is 63, 12, and 242. Did I actually build these 2 stations in line? I did. Okay. So the coordinates here are for where I would assume next junction, well, actually it'd be for where that tube ends. So these all end, these little stations have an end block, which we will take a look at here. Now this one's not actually connected to anything, so it's not going to work. But I wanted to place it so I could demo how it works. So you place it, then you right click on it, and that's actually a builder, and you need all of these items to build it. You need some pod shells, some ingots, some wool, and glass. Wool and glass being normal items, and then the pod shell and hyper steel ingot are items provided by this mod, of course. The ingot is made, no, I want to see how to craft it, here we go, with steel, tin, copper, and cyan dye, or cayenne dye, or however you want to pronounce that. You can argue in the comment sections over which is the correct enunciation, and that yields 4 hyper steel ingots. And then we have some pod walls, which you get 8 of for using 8 steel ingots and 1 piece of white dye. So it is a little on the expensive side. I don't know what this is for actually. I've never used them. Is this for like making supporting structures? Well, had I placed it underneath, probably, because it does not actually create a junction, which if I could get a little higher and place one. There we go. Yep, so this is just for like making support systems to support your Hyperloops if you wanted to. Obviously it's not necessary. Let me clean these up though and get back to this. So to build it, we just click build station, obviously, and it will start placing out a station using our wool for the chair. I'm assuming the glass for that screen, and then the wall blocks, which I haven't counted, but I'm assuming there uses 30 of them. I would think, but like I said, I haven't counted. And now there is an empty space below it, so you have to fill that in with something, or leave it empty like that, which is kind of silly. Now you'll actually get a little chat notification if you have your chat turned on, telling you the station is complete and place a booking machine. So we need a booking machine, which is this little guy here, built with 4 steel or hyper steel ingots and a piece of paper. I already happen to have some that I built off camera. I actually used the give command, and you can place this, I believe, at any point on the station. Yep, and then you name your station. It's kind of silly to put it on the side though, so let's put it on the side of the door right here. You could put it above the door. Again, you can put it anywhere you want, and we give it a name. So we will give this, we're going to call the station Outpost. Additional station information, we will just say station that cannot be reached because there's no network connected to it. And then we click on this, and it will tell us the other stations that are on the network, which in this case there are none. Now if you ever want to remove it, you just need to click on the base unit there and click the destroy button, and it will remove the station, leaving your little booking thing there, and it returns all of your items to you. And now the reason I actually placed this here was to demo how it works. So when you build the station, whatever direction you are looking in is the opposite direction in which the door will face. By which I mean the door will be facing you once it's built. So on the previous one we built, I was looking this way and the door was on the opposite side. This one I'm looking that way and the door is on this side. So that is how you get the doors to face the right direction, which is the only reason I put that there was because I couldn't figure that out. I was like, well, some of them face some way and some face the other way. How do I make this work? So let's actually use this. So we click on the ticket and we have some destinations available. These are the names. I only gave local info to one, which I don't know why I said land for the beach, but whatever. We're going to go ahead and go to the first location just for fun. We'll go ahead and walk on in here. And you just right click on the chair and it'll tell you destination where you're going, how many meters or nodes away it is, and then it changes to a little welcome sign when you get there, and then you can walk out, and this is the first building I have built. And the door closes, and we have to use this to go to our next location. So we're going to go ahead and go to the mountain location. So we'll go on in here, and this one's 52 meters away. As far as I can tell, your arrival time is always the exact same, so it's probably not worth using these for short distances. If you can walk there faster, then you can use that. But here we're at the bases. Here we have a base. work as junctions, so we can put pipes going off in 4 directions from that. Just to demo something else, let's go ahead and build one of these over here. And we'll notice helpful little chat notification, not enough space to build. And it's a 4x3 building. Let me actually run back over here because I don't remember. It's 3 high, right? Yeah, 3 high. And the base, you can actually destroy the door by clicking on it with an axe. The base is under the chair. So when we're looking at it, it'll be 2 spaces to the left, and then 1 space to the right of there, and then 1 space behind and 1 space in front. So we need these 3 nodes clean, and it's 1 space to the right. So this needs to be 3 nodes of space high, or clearance for it. Okay, I think that should be all right to build it. Yep. I'm just gonna get out of its way. I don't actually know what happens if you stand. Let's find out, shall we? Have I broken it? No, I don't think so. Okay, we are inside of the nodes. Please don't. Okay. I was afraid I got stuck. Alright, so now we can place our little booking station on the wall here, which does not always work quite as well as it should as far as facing goes. And we're going to call this test location. We'll give it some additional information because why not, right? And let's go ahead and say we want to go to the Wi-Fi location. So our door opens. Unfortunately, we don't have a floor, so let's rectify that really quick. Oh, you know what? I never showed the pry bar, did I? I meant to. We're gonna go ahead and go to our Wi-Fi. So this is the unplaceable item. Not unplaceable, uncraftable item. And that took us way over to here. From there. And we have, I'm gonna show you the pry bar, I don't know what it's called, in a second. We also have elevators available, which are similar to many of the other elevator mods, where you place 2 elevator carts, as they're called, and then elevator tubes. Now, elevator shaft, excuse me, and Hyperloop elevator. You have to put a elevator shaft on top of the upper elevator, or it will not register as a functioning elevator. I thought that was kind of weird, but I thought I would point it out. We have another one that I've put down here, but it doesn't connect to anything yet. And I have a Wi-Fi one in here, but it doesn't work. It was supposed to connect to channel 1, or channel A actually, which would be the same one that upstairs, the first one we were on, would be at the same Wi-Fi channel. Okay, so to demo the pry bar, as you can see, I can't break this with the pickaxe. If I use the crowbar, which is a uncraftable, oh, because it goes away. That's why. Okay, it's uncraftable. You have to use the give command to get it. You can break a inside one, and then you could put in, say, a junction block. And that way, if you have a really long line of tubes and you want to put a branch off, you don't have to destroy the whole thing. You can just use the pry bar and break one, put a junction box in, and then branch off. We also have this neat little robot, which you just place, put some Hyperloop tubes in it, click the start button, and let it do its thing. Now, this only, as far as I can tell, only does straight lines. So like it'll keep placing my items until it runs out, or until it hits an obstruction. And I can't even stop it. Oh man. No, yeah, I'm not fast enough. I wanted to stop it so I could take the inventory out of it. Well, I guess we're just gonna have a long thing, because you can't break it, because the inventory has stuff in it. Oh, but it will stop then. Good. Okay. Excellent. Now, if we want to do something, free move enable. Okay, so I still have that on. Yes, I do. Okay, so the robot, say we want to turn now. So we place the robot here and we put some tubes in it and we hit start. It'll turn. But I did not want to hit escape. If it hits a wall, it'll stop, which is what we were trying to demo before, and I just didn't have a wall there. It stops. It does not, like, scan around itself to see where openings are, so you can't cut a zigzag path through and have it place all of the nodes for you, because as soon as it hits an obstruction, it will stop. So that's that. Let's go ahead and break this and a few nodes back, just so we can put a station in here. Yep, we're gonna need tool. Oh, yeah, if you put in extra items, it just consumes them. So I think I put like 68 glass in that last one we built, and it destroyed all of them. And as far as I know, it'll only give me 2 back when I destroy it. I'm not positive because I didn't pay that much attention, but I think that's how it works. Oh, that was stupid. I should have done it the other way. Now I have okay. I have a hole underneath it. Super. Oh well. Let's go ahead and put our little booking station here, and we're gonna call this one floating, because why not? And we now have underground we can connect to, and we're gonna go ahead and go over there. I think this is because I have free move on. Yep. Look at the underground. Yes, we are in the underground. Woohoo! I'm really not sure why my Wi-Fi refuses to work, because I wanted to demo that and it won't let me. Oh wait, here we go. Insert channel ID. Channel CHA. Alright, so now, maybe because I only had, I don't know. Okay, I can go to floating. Okay, well, let's go to floating. Yeah, I kind of should have remembered that. It's floating. Alright, well, can't we go to anything on that Wi-Fi network? Is there some way to update this? Can we punch it? Interesting. I should not be leaving my finger on the escape key. Okay. Well, I don't know what's gonna happen now. Alright, it just teleports me there. Good. Alright, so I have a Wi-Fi station that I evidently cannot use. Interesting. Let's see what happens. Because when you right click, you can't see what network it's on. Most interesting. Most interesting indeed. Well, it is what it is. One thing we can do. There's a few decorative nodes that I didn't look at. We can do signs, arrows to point to how to get to them. There's little like poster decorative block things. But what I want to look at is this station map. Oh, I actually already had a bunch of them. Using the station map, you can punch, and it will tell you pretty much all of your items. So it has, I didn't really look at this before, so I'm not sure what this all means. Junctions don't get names. Okay, that makes sense. So it tells me all of my junctions, gives the locations of all of the junctions, gives the owners of everything, and directly connected to. Okay. So this junction connects to the mountain, second location, beach, and first. So it has all 4 items connected to it. First connects to just a junction. That's 60, 12, and negative 26, which, yes, connects back to first. We have a junction with no name that connects to nothing. So I'm not sure what that one is. Where's my underground? Underground, here's a station that connects to 172.7, negative 255. 172 negative, okay, junction that connects to underground. And this, I think, is another junction. Because I do have that one junction down there that connects to nothing. I mean, it connects to the just two pieces, so it's kind of a pointless junction to have. So this is kind of just like for an admin overview. It lets you know who all your owners are, whether they're junctions or stations, the locations, the names, and the distances from you, I'm assuming. Let's find out by running over here and see if Wi-Fi changes to be more than 5. Yep, distance from you. So there you go. The Hyperloop Minetest mod. It's pretty sweet. Definitely should check it out. Links on my website, which is linked in the description below. Download it, give it a whirl. Make sure you report any bugs if you find any. I had one bug for a little bit, and that was that a door was facing the wrong direction. But I just took the station down and rebuilt it and had 0 issue since. So I'm not sure what happened there. But it would close sideways instead of facing me. I was like seeing the edge of it. It was weird. But yeah, it only happened once and then it went away. So there you go. Download it. Leave some good feedback for Joe7575. That's what his GitHub username is. I don't know what his forum name is. It might be the same, might not. I'm not positive. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I will catch you guys next time.